Israel, Lord Christ, let's get this shot going. You already know what it is. It's the real Hebrew militant under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, the I.S.U.P.K, 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Man, we're going to drop some heavy stuff. Let's get it zoned up. Let's get the zone right. Let's get the vibe right with some UPK exclusive music from Captain Makad Abarayam. You understand? We're going to talk about Snoop Dogg and the Redtabletalk interview. And there was a couple that the messages came out where the couple was molesting a child, and they were like in it together. You understand? It was a black man and a white woman and a little baby. They looked like a mixed kid or something like that. But they were basically like molesting. They were in it together, molesting. So we're gonna break that down. What type of demon that is, and what is that? You know what I mean? Because you know the homosexual community and all of them. Hey, look, that's natural. You know what I mean? They were born that way. They're born liking kids. You know, and the pedophiles use that argument too with the homosexuals in conjunction. So then let's get this on right. This hot track.
Test 1, 2.
You already know before we get started. ISUPK.com. Go to ISUPK.com for more info. Passover coming up. Get ready for that.
Lord said, confession good for the soul. So right now,
yeah.
All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I wasn't danger. The decisions that I made were from the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted
Giving a sec for everybody to come in, tune in. Make sure you sharing the class. I mean, it's not a class, but sharing the breakdown. Like hitting that like button, all that good stuff.
All I wanted was to be a good and shot call. To be known with them niggas letting shots off. Either that or the right hand to the top dog. Funny how we see vanity, not the lives lost. Can't be focused on a life that's hopeless. Out there pumping, not knowing the Lord will kill you for that hocus pocus. Used to roll with niggas that cooked up with weaponry. Same ones claim they love you. I hate no life in jeopardy. And I know my mother wants success for me. But that D should take a girl straight to ecstasy. Remember hooded with bruh. Even though we did the wrong thing, my life would have been a lot different if I fell up under Rob's wing. Was too sincere for a wicked game. Shame the Lord's name. Now we afflicted with pain. All I ever wanted was to be respected by stand-up niggas. Not knowing that them handcuffs custom made the flips. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made were from the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made were from the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. I ain't lying, I was close to dying. Knew I wanted to live, but I wasn't trying. I was defiant, not knowing that this ain't how we live. This just how they design it. Just when you in the streets, you get more endemic.
Gonna give it just a second, man. We're gonna start breaking this down. Oh, what's going on?
My father said a hard head to make a soft ass. I didn't care, I wanted fear when I walked past. In a place where a black man's blood is cheap. I thank the Lord for the day I was on 8th Street. Pissing in the cup.
Hold up, keep listening to music. Be right back.
Like a drum on a cooking porch. The Lord said, my sheep, they hear my voice. Like around UPK, I told them I didn't have a choice. They said God ain't 50-50, what's gonna come to pass? The Lord called me out the world, and that's how I wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made were from the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the
Time, but I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to
be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made were from the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. It's you.
Make sure you hit that share button, like the breakdown, all of that, man. Real Hebrew militant here. Let's get ready to get it in. You already know what it is. Okay, one West.
And now got the upper hand. Gotta promote this brand. Correct whole multitudes until they all understand. If I can't get that crown, Lord, you put me in the hand. Someone more mighty make me his hit man. Reminiscing on the pain that was felt. Shit, I was in the jail. Shit, I needed help. But I was locked up in the judge.
Put man on the shelf.
Heavy crying as it felt like
I was left by myself.
All I wanted was to impress niggas with my grinding. Now I ain't trying to prove shit
to nobody but my hobby.
Cause most these niggas lie, smoke. One time for the most high,
he made me a cutthroat.
Cause all I ever wanted,
go ahead,
was to
smash my opponents.
Stacking cash, not knowing
Hey, strong boy.
You gotta hope you accept my atonement. Cause all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. The decisions that I made broke the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time when I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. The decisions that I made broke the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time when I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster.
Damn. Hey, shout out to Captain McCod. That was a cold track, a cold banger. You understand? Been a cold track since 2017. Got over 30,000 views on it. You know what I mean? It's going to keep growing. It's a great dream. You know what I mean? Captain McCod, mighty man out there in Philadelphia holding down. Captain of 13,000 out there holding down with all the brothers and all the generals out there in Philly. You understand? Rocking it out. Now, let's start getting into some of this breakdown. All right. First, let's start with the Snoop Dogg. Let's start with the Snoop Dogg breakdown. What's the scripture I want? Strong man. That's what I want. Okay, so you know what happened with today just came out with where they had the Redtabletalk interview with Snoop Dogg, Snoop D-O-double-G and all that, right? But so it all started when Kobe died. Kobe died, and then and his daughter and some other people in a helicopter crash. Gayle King, just speaking to everybody up, Gayle King did an interview with a friend of his who was a WNBA star. I think her name was Lisa Leslie, and she brought up the rape case that he was accused of rape back in the day. You understand? Charge was dismissed. Found out that the oppressor woman was lying and she was a whore, and it was all dismissed. But she brought it up, while during like the same week that he died, and it was very disrespectful to Kobe, his legacy in basketball and all of that. Disrespectful to black men. Just come on, it's just it's in ill taste and all that. So Snoop Dogg made a video cussing the bitch out. Excuse my language, cussing the lady out, right? And so then supposedly, then Snoop Dogg's mama came and started coming down on Snoop Dogg and told him to recant the statement. Then Snoop Dogg went on a Redtabletalk interview with Jada Pinkett Smith, and I guess he's being forced to double down, back, more and more and more. You understand? Because in America, they don't want a black man checking a black woman. They don't want that. They don't want that in the news. They don't want that in the media. They don't want that no damn where. They want the hierarchy in this place when the oppressor wants the ruling class of the oppressors. They want the hierarchy to be white males, white women, every other nation, black women, then black men at the bottom. You understand? That's what the hierarchy they want. So for Snoop to be publicly checking the black woman, Gayle King, I.S.U.P.K, we check black women all the time and put them in their place and tell them what to do, make sure they're not out of pocket, and teach them and guide them like we're supposed to do. But in this world, they don't want that. So Snoop Dogg was doing that. He's checking the black woman. He's out of pocket basically to the oppressor, to the white man. That's out of pocket, right? So now he's like on this parade of apologizing and recanting and all this and that to everybody in the damn world and stuff like that, man, F that. You understand? That's not what he was right. He had, you know, sometimes you got to check a woman. You understand? She was out of pocket. He checked her because that was his personal friend of Kobe Bryant was his friend. He's from LA and he's big time Laker fan and all that. But that's why the Bible says when a man gets a wife, they leave their mother and their father and become one. Right? A man, you're not supposed to be a mama's boy. Right? Your mom shouldn't be calling you up and checking you and telling you what to do when you're a grown ass man. You understand? You shouldn't be getting advice from your mom when you become a man. That's the whole point of becoming a man, that people are supposed to look to you. You're supposed to give the advice. You're supposed to give the guidance and the leadership. Not for you to become a man and then ask your mom and have your mom telling you what to do. That's that old baby boy type stuff. All right, that's that mama's boy stuff. And the I.S.U.P.K, we do not raise mama's boys. Right? If you want to be a mama's boy, join the Christian church. They got plenty of mama's boys in there. They mama call them every day and tell them what to do and what's right and all that. Mama, what should I do, mama? Call your mama. In the I.S.U.P.K, we got soldiers, we got rank. We call on the other men that have higher rank than us. That's who we call on. That's who check us. The men, you understand? The black man checks the black man. You know what I mean? It's not for the black woman to be checking the black man when he's a grown man. So I'm gonna pull the scripture. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods. Remove the hat. To read the scriptures, you can't. You want to have your head uncovered. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house. Right? The strong man in this scenario is the black man. We are the strong man, right? And our house is their nation. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, our nation, our people, our women, our children, right? And basically, when you bind the black, like right now, they're trying to bind and take the balls away from Snoop Dogg. So he knows that he's wrong. He can't be checking nobody. He can't be, telling black women what's up. He can't be cussing. They trying to reel him and cut his balls off and smush him down and push his spirit down so he don't, exhort his voice anymore on any issues, especially against the black woman. That's the campaign they're on now. It's a smear campaign, a weakening campaign to weaken his image, to weaken his voice, to make him apologize and all of that, right? What's the goal? The goal of that is so other black men to see that and say, oh, well, I'm not going to say nothing about no black woman. I ain't going to check no black woman. See what they did to Snoop Dogg? They basically castrated him. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to sit back and just not say nothing. It's not my problem. It's not my thing to deal with. Blah, blah, blah. Go back into that mindset, you understand, of just being a weak black man. And that's what they're doing with Snoop Dogg. All right. Let me get some of the questions. If you got any questions, type them in. Any comments, type them in. We'd love to get those. Make sure you share it. Hit the like button. All that good stuff. All right. Let's see where we at. Hey, Shalom Lakam. Yabashim Shabbatah, Bakar, Yabashim Shabbatah, Ainawa, Shalom, Yahweh Taba, Shim Shai. Let's get it. Salaki, sir, can I use John 11, 49 and 51 for who Christ died for? Let's see. John 11. Off top, it sounds like that's a good scripture. Let me double check. John 11 and 49. John 11, 49. And one of them, named Caiaphas, being the high priest that same year, said unto them, Ye know nothing at all, nor consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not. And he was actually speaking prophecy as the high priest. He prophesied that Jesus should die for that nation. Oh yeah. And not for that nation only, but that also he should gather together in one the children of God that were scattered abroad. Perfect. That's a good precept. right? And the part that is scattered abroad, you bring out that the Israelites were scattered abroad. The Israelites were scattered abroad, so this is a perfect precept for that, right? So definitely is a good precept. Shout out to Lacom. Stay studying up, stay getting strong in the spirit of the Lord. That's what you want to do. All right. Benjamin 3312 said, Snoop and Tekashi 6ix9ine both snitched, yet blacks embrace them both. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, uh, black people are a certain type of people, but at the same time, we are a lot of, there's a lot of cowards among our people. That's in the scriptures, right? There was a time when the Lord was going to bring us into our land in the promised land. He was going to bring us in, but he said he didn't do it a certain way because we were scared. We were scared to stand up against the other nations. So you got to understand, yeah, black people is gangsters and this and that, and they the top this, they top that, but we also humans, and we also get fearful. You know, in the scriptures, fear has not come from the spirit of the Lord. So that fear is come from Satan. And a lot of us are sinners and wicked as hell, except outside people in the world, not in the Israelite school UPK. The sinners, Israelites in the world are sinners and wicked. So they fearful. They're a fearful type. That's a fearful thing. You know what I mean? When you're Christian is fear. Being a Christian is in fear, based in fear. They killed us for us to become Christian. And if we didn't become Christian, we would have to die. We'd have punishments. We get tortured, all types of stuff. So that fear is what pushed our people into Christianity, pushed our people into Catholicism on the borders. They used to burn alive Native Americans Mexicans that didn't accept Catholicism. So it's rooted in fear. And, so we have fear. So we will, certain snitches, like, look, we like, hey, he shouldn't go down for somebody else. He should do this. He should do that. That's black people. Like, I ain't about to go to. You actually think people following that snitches get stitches stuff? There's a small select few of people that actually follow that no snitching shit. Excuse my language, because it ain't shit. I mean, in the UPK, we don't snitch. You understand? We're not going to snitch on our brothers about nothing or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Now, if push come to shove, then hey, we gonna get devils locked up any damn day. Shoot, take that devil to prison, nigga. We pressing full charges, nigga, getting his ass locked up for life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We hire our own prosecutor to prosecute these devils, man. We get all them locked up, but our own people, we're not and our brothers in the school, like, we wouldn't snitch on each other. Like, if the government came down on the Israelites in the Israelite school UPK, we're not gonna all turn into snitches and stuff and start running around telling every damn thing and being scared. We're not gonna do that. We're just all gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? Just lock me up. Throw away the key. I ain't scared to go to jail. You understand? So they can do whatever they want for that. UPK ain't changed. We no cowards. But if you're not in the UPK, if you're in the world, then then that's what you're dealing with on a daily basis. You're dealing with people who are going to be snitches, people who are going to put themselves before you. There's no brotherhood in the world. You know what I'm saying? There's no brotherhood amongst thieves. There's no brotherhood amongst criminals. There's no brotherhood amongst amongst Christians. So to sure you ain't going to be able to look to no brotherhood for them people. If you got any other questions or comments, make sure y'all type them in. Yeah, man. So yeah. So Snoop, he's getting run down. He's getting run down on all of that, and that's just that. You understand? Hold on one sec. So now, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to basically emasculate Snoop Dogg, and Snoop Dogg's a Christian in the world, and so he doesn't have the tools and the knowledge to understand and to fight back with what they're doing to him, and what they're going to keep doing, and what they've been doing to a lot of black men in this country. Hold on a sec. Yeah, they're doing that to a lot of black men in this country today. You know what I mean? So that's what he's going through. All right. That's what he's got. That's what he's going through. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So yeah, we in there. All right. Now let's switch gears a little bit to, okay, I don't know if you said, a lot of people might have seen it or not, but there was something on Facebook circulating of a couple, a black woman, no, a black man with a white woman, and basically they both been charged for child molestation or whatever, abuse of a child and whatnot, but they're, for some reason, I don't know how they showing, like, I thought it's supposed to be illegal to do stuff like that. Like, Facebook put a pictures of a child that is a part of a child molestation case, and putting the child molestation case with the post. You supposed to keep, I thought if it's a victim under 18 type stuff, you're supposed to keep them blurred out. You're not supposed to be able to show their images according with any law cases. But the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of, so he's putting it out there, which is very satanic. And they put the whole list of text messages between this man and woman, and they're talking about molesting this little girl and trying to groom her and train her up to be molested and to like being molested by the man, right? And the woman together. And I think the daughter is her daughter, right? Is the white girl's daughter. We're gonna get to break down on that, right? Like how something like that evolve and start and become something like what it became. Let's get the scriptures on that. James 1 and we're gonna start at the book of James, chapter 1, verse 13. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God or the Most High. For the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Right? And the UPK, we do not marry devils. Like that black man should never been married to that devil. He should never been having sex with that devil. Right? That is a devil. So that's that's a heavy thing that's about it. Second thing is that man, that lust came from that man, and that devil basically incubated the demon that was on him, right? So for example, how does a demon get on a man or a woman like that? The lust could come from you, right? In you or something, or you can have the lust can be in your head, like it could come a crazy thought in your mind. You're supposed to fight that thought, right? You're supposed to fight that thought of wickedness. Okay, it's something you learn in UPK, how to fight certain thoughts of wickedness. Now, if you don't fight that thought of wickedness, it could stick in there and become an action later. It's not a sin to have the thought, but it's a sin to have the action, right? So no matter what's the thought, he's with the devil, right? He's sleeping with the devil. So that wicked thought that he was having and lust that he was having, him being with that devil she basically brought the lust out of him and enabled it. You know what I mean? Basically gave her daughter, which was like 12 or something, to up for that lust, for that grown man to have to molest that little girl. And that's what the devil does. That's why we call the oppressor the devil. You understand? He works for Satan. Let me ask you this. Porn on the internet. How does all the porn get on the internet? Devils put it there. Drugs in America. Drugs is wicked. Weed, cocaine, heroin, crack, all of it is wicked and illegal. how does it get to America? How does it get to the front, to the streets of every black community? Devils bring it there. There ain't no black men traveling around getting cocaine from Colombia. Devils brought it here. You see, the lust on the demon will be on us in our mind of what we might want to do. And if we don't fight it, the devil is here to provide it for you. And then once he provides it for you, after you get that, the devil destroys you. So that devil provided her own daughter for this man to molest. But then afterwards, the other devil's going to destroy that black man. You understand? And the white woman being destroyed along with it, that's just part of the play. You know what I mean? That's just casualties of war of what they do. That's not like, well, she got to jail too. I mean, she is supposed to be the one to, that whole race is supposed to go down. So her going down with that crime is like nothing. You know what I mean? The point was to get him to go down, because we are the children of Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we are the children of God. We are the special ones. So the point is for us to be destroyed. It could take a million heathens to go down, but as long as you get one black, Hispanic, or Native American to go down, also, that was worth it to Satan, which Satan is the spirit. Satan is the angel that is behind the oppressors, behind the devil. The devil follows Satan. All right. Let's see what else we got. Salaki Adawan, people are getting her pictures off her mother's Facebook page. No, Facebook is not supposed to allow that. They are not supposed to allow a child, somebody who's in a child molestation case. They're not. That's illegal to put the picture of the child on the damn internet in conjunction with the damn shit. Now, if I go on Facebook and I type, the Caucasian race is this, the white man is this and that, they're gonna take that shit down. You understand? Facebook is supposed to have been took that shit down. They ain't not supposed to leave that up there. But Facebook want to demonize obviously the black man and destroy the black child that was being molested. Now this little girl is known. What happened to her is known to every fucking body. Anybody can know it now. Her teachers, her peers in school, her friends. You understand? That is illegal. They're not supposed to do that shit. But I noticed they do that when it comes to black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. When it comes to black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they will bend the laws for us. They will show us being killed and murdered and beat down and maimed and all types of things on the damn internet, on Facebook. But then if we say one damn thing about racism or something, then they want to do a post for that. Then they'll put you in Facebook jail behind that. But everybody else can put pictures of blacks getting killed, blacks getting beat, black children who was molested, putting all their business out there on the damn internet, on the damn Facebook. They'll let that happen. That's why I'm glad that the dude who runs Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, I hope it's true. I'm gonna double check on the article. He getting sued by the IRS for like $9 billion. I hope they smack his ass up with that shit, and he lose all type of money. You understand? Because I'm gonna tell you one thing: the creators of a lot of these social media sites are racist as hell. And their algorithms and their ways of doing things and what they want to block and what they want to allow are racist too. They are racist as hell. This is America. This is homo racism. Racism ain't never left this place. People here ain't going to be less racist. They're going to be more racist than ever. Than any other place on the damn earth. So it's funny that they allowed that shit all over the internet. It was similar when Facebook allowed a video of this was a video of a girl being molested, and Facebook had it. It was popping up in people's inboxes every damn where. They allowed that. Who that? That's true. Oh, okay, Trooper Kwame Park. Go get that door. That's the Trooper. Trooper Kwame. Hold up, warrior. Here I come. Yeah, man. But they allowed that because it's black people, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They want to show us being destroyed and shame and all that. They want that. But if I say the Caucasian race has been, killing black people for 400 years, oh, that's against community policy. That's against the policies of hate speech and being mean to and not loving the damn devil and not loving the oppressor. Let me see what else. Yeah, Khan says it's a tragedy, that poor baby. I pray the Most High be with her. Yeah, the Lord gonna be with that little girl because of the UPK. You understand? She gonna come around, Lord will, and see the UPK and the words we speak, and we gonna heal that daughter and heal just like we healing the whole nation with the words we speak. We're gonna heal her and get all this stuff all right. You understand? The UPK gonna keep growing in might and power. Our words is gonna be so much more powerful every day. Our words get more and more powerful. We change the whole damn earth. The water, warrior. You understand? So of course, yeah, the Lord is gonna be with that sister, and it's gonna be right. You know what I mean? If you could just pour a little sip of that in this right here. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all go to ISUPK.com for more info. We got class tonight, Brotherhood class tonight, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. You could get in the class. If you're in Indianapolis or in the area we got a school, come to the physical school. If you're in Indianapolis, come to 2630 East 10th Street. Come into class physically. Or watch it online. You need to learn this truth so we can keep healing our people. You need to be supporting this truth. Paying tithes, 10% of all money you earn, go to the men of the Lord. You know what I mean? Supporting our people, building up our people. It's a damn travesty, man. Damn, and then that's Facebook. Then YouTube, I ain't gonna start it. YouTube racist as hell too. YouTube racist as hell too. We speaking up for the oppression of our people, tearing down, all these damn what's the scriptures call it? All these strongholds on this wicked stuff, and then YouTube do stuff too. You understand? You gotta remember who's behind all these pages. It's still little old devils sitting behind with a little, and a lot of them, when you look at the Israeli army, the Israeli army has a strong program where they recruit like 10,000 recruits a year. They get kids who are very good with computers and things like that, and technology and tech savvy. They serve them in the army. They don't serve them in the army with shooting guns, like where they run around patrolling. They have a special department for just cyber warfare, just computing, just white hatting and black hatting and all of that. So you got to remember who's behind a lot of these algorithms and firewalls and blockings and all that. It's these devils, man. It's these people from the countries, and they are against the real Jews, man. The real Jews is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They against the real Jews because they're walking around perpetrating as the fake Jews. So they're not gonna vibe with the real Jews. So that's what we're dealing with. So back to what I was saying. So the sin is not in your thought. The sin is when your thought became an action. That's when the sin is a sin. When it's a thought, that's not sinning. You can think something and it be evil as hell, and you don't know where that thought came from. That's not a sin. If you go through and do it, that's a sin. Your action is the sin. And that's what the Lord will punish you for. So apparently the demons got on that brother and became so strong. Well, he allowed it. Oh yeah, put that down right there. Good. I know that thing be hot as hell, but yeah. You got any of the hot sauce things here? I got one on the truck. on the van.
Come, I'll be right back. Come.
Yeah, let me give you the key. Oh yeah, you about to do it now or you get it later?
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, I can get it later.
Come. You get this water.
Oh, most high in Christ. Yeah, man. So when the lust have conceived, or when you've been enticed, then it bringeth forth sin. All right. So it's very important that you know that, so you don't fall for that. So then So if you got any questions or comments, type that in. You know what I mean? Type that in. Learn this truth. Okay, learn this truth. But that was pretty much it. I wanted to break those two things down, let everybody know what's going on with that. You know what I mean? They trying to cut Snoop Dogg's balls off, and they trying to in the internet, or watch out for these devils. We need to separate from these people. We need to separate from these people because they're gonna the evil, wicked thing that's in you. You get with the oppressor. The oppressor is going to allow you or enable you to bring it out. In who's pushing the gay marriage? Who's pushing the homosexuality? So that evil, wicked lust that's in Israel, the devil is opening the door for you to and pushing you to follow it. Just like when they say, "I sold my soul to the devil," who they talking about?
The oppressor.
They talking about the oppressor, exactly. So how you gonna say he's the oppressor, not the devil? But everybody for 100 years been talking about you sold your soul to the devil. Who the one you signing your soul over to? Who run them record companies when they sign their soul over to? So you need to recognize what you're saying and what's going on out here. The devil ain't no damn red guy with his red ass out like on South Park and on TV and some red horns running around in a fiery land. He's running around in America is hell. He ain't running around underground. He running around in America, on this earth. The ghettos is hell. Hell is on earth, man. And the oppressor is the devil. He's the one locking us up, throwing us in jail. I just read a story on the internet about a brother who was like a Black Panther. They put him in solitary confinement for 42 fucking years. Excuse my language. 42 years in solitary confinement. That's torture. Go ahead.
Like solitary confinement, it's just like this little room. You know what I'm saying? You by yourself, lonely, dark. You know what I'm saying?
Hell, I watched the movie Hurricane, something about the hurricane. It was Denzel playing a boxer, and they put him in solitary confinement for a long ass time too, and he was in there going crazy. So that is torture for somebody to be in. That is inhumane on so many levels, man. On so many levels, they gotta pay for that. They gotta pay for that. You know what I mean? So why the hell that brother got to go underground to go to hell? He's in hell on earth, locked in a cell, being tortured day and night.
Damn right.
This is hell on earth. That burning, that stress that you feel, that's burning all day. That stress that you got, that pain that you feel, shoot, that ain't going nowhere. So that's like burning all day and night. That's a lake of fire right there.
Damn right.
So we ain't got to worry about going down underground or nothing like that. So you need to get in I.S.U.P.K and learn the truth. Wake the hell up. You know what I mean? We've been following these lies for too damn long. We just left from doing a moving job with some people from India, right? Man, and they was in the whole neighborhood. The whole street was mansions. The whole street. Mansion after mansion. Talking about 20,000 square foot places, man. We went to their basement to put the shit in their basement. Their basement was bigger than most people's house in the ghetto. Their basement was bigger than a 3-bedroom apartment.
Damn right.
So you try to tell us that we living? We in hell. This is hell. Them damn dudes, them damn heathens had little statues and furniture. All this shit was brand new. Talking hundreds, thousands of dollars worth of furniture. Black people think they doing something, get a sofa, a couch, and sectional and shit for $2,000. Man, they probably had $100,000 worth of furniture in their house, man. They had a 75-inch TV. Go ahead.
They own the restaurant.
They own the restaurant. Phone business. Barbershop.
God.
So that's how the heathens is living. Now, how you living, black man? How you living, black woman? But it's supposed to be equal in America. You don't even, man, if you were to go on the other side and see how the other side is living, man, you fell into depression. You be ready to blow this whole damn thing up. But they try to make blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they try to make us complacent, try to make us accept this bullshit here.
Right.
Try to make us think like, oh, this is good, we're doing great. It's a new year, it's to new century. So we living equally in this. Man, get the hell out of here. You don't even know how the other side is living. You blacks, Hispanics, and Americans struggling every damn day. These other people is not struggling every day, man. There is nowhere near this to even think about struggling. I can't even think of the last time I seen a white dude try to open up a business. They already got all the businesses. They don't even got to open them up. They just get passed down the business. But yeah, man. It's been the real Hebrew militant tuning in. Hit that like button. Hit the share button. You understand? We getting ready for class. We loading up. We warming up. Class is going to be tonight, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Go to ISUPK.com for more info. Learn this truth. Wake up. Start fighting for your people. Stop sinning. Do what's right by the Most High so we can destroy our enemies and get us out this place, man. Wake the hell up. We in the matrix. And with that said, shalom.